It's temperature, and she's quickly behind 0-2. Danley's their ace. And Danley's ahead 0-2 on a ground ball foul from Davis. Davis grounds the ball over Danley, and there's a collision between Torres.
On Ashton Danley quickly got ahead 0-2. Nia Davis, so just such a tough.
Langeliers smacks the ground ball through the left side. Back-to-back pitches, back-to-back.
He's up in the zone. If you're going up against a drop ball pitcher and you see a pitch about that height early in the game.
The Tech first baseman. She's first pitch swinging. That's on the ground to second. Florida State will get one. On the flip.
Defense has to step up. More of a pitch to contact, or as Lonnie Alameda, her head coach and pitching coach, calls.
And Alana Johnson will take a strike. Our plate umpire today is Carney. And she's out in front of this off-speed pitch, and it's 0-2.
Early, but the good part for Ashton Danley is that she has that great changeup to be able to counter.
Down and away. There goes Allred to second. Edenfield airmails it. Just the fourth error of the season against Michaela Edenfield.
Well, and instantly in the back of your mind is that's like a mountain to climb against her.
2-2 pitch. Leaves. It's a low strike there around the knees to Bailey Lindemuth, who start two freshmen over there. And not only start two freshmen. 2-1 for Bailey Lindemuth. Here's a chopper to the left side. Jason E. Beecham makes the play from third. Well, Nigeri Kennedy.
Together, she will use that rise ball to throw it at the letters, expand the zone up. She wants to climb the ladder with, and that rise ball, people chase it 40% of the time.
It is Florida State Seminoles. And Issa Torres wastes no time.
Stuff in the college game right now.
73 in the first one.
State faced her was last February in the Clearwater tournament, our ESPN tournament, so it's been a while.
Shows bunt, takes a little too tall. Well, that strikeout to start the game for Nigeri Kennedy. No big deal for Kennedy. More than half her career outs on strike. Every pitch a rise ball. Oh, by the way, there's the first changeup, and Kerr just floats it out of play.
But you want to see these hitters in this first.
He's seen 7 pitches, and the Florida State crowd is roaring in approval with every. Kerr pops this one up, foul ground, playable, and caught by the shortstop. First pitch swinging, Katie Dack pops it out of play. Up to Tony. Couple of pop outs to short and a strikeout. Electric start for Florida State, playing with an extra emotional edge for her this year. Kennedy, who not only threw a perfect first inning, but a start. First pitch is inside from Ashton Danley.
Injury did not hit in every game.
86.
Well, look how much room she's giving herself on the end.
3-1 to Nigeri. Power numbers. And Kennedy takes a walk.
Is trying to find the consistency and the rhythm with her changeup early in the
regional round. Didn't give up a run in 10 innings. Debbie only one. Hartley's low throw was a little late, so it's a 6-4.
Know the ball is going to be put in play. Lonnie Alameda has felt like as the season has gone on, her defense has gotten more.
Another ground ball to second, another double play opportunity, and right on cue, the Noles turn. Finalists trying to go back-to-back. She entered the transfer portal after winning the Kansas, facing Michaela Edenfield, who sends one the other way to right center. That's tracked down. $50,024. 24 is for the jersey number. To the athletic department, softball stadium upgrades, and enter Jerry.
He was already in the portal, and Jerry is known to be a great thing that Nigeri Kennedy said was maybe even more important than who was the pitching coach about pitching. And Nigeri said that this was the one stop, one victory.
And the secret weapon Jerry Glasgow had, he was friends with Jim Hecker. It's partly where the connection came in with Jerry Glasgow. It's also a pretty good connection if you're out while he was on his vacation in Italy. That was part of the recruiting process.
That's what he thinks of Nyjah Cannady.
I tell you what, based on every
20% of the time.
Well, Texas Tech is double. Alana Johnson and Texas Tech with a 2-0 lead. Their first, there's a bunt from Bailey Lindemuth and Apsell. One pitch and one out.
Throwing, since they won the national championship in 2018, throwing fewer.
Nyjah Cannady in the air to right. That's hit pretty deep, but stays in the park. 2 pitches, 2 outs for time. In 7 outings has been so good. What do you made of Texas Tech's approach against her and Apsell?
For sure. I mean, it's super regionals, right? So good vibe getting after it. She's a great pitcher, and you know.
On her changeup, this changeup that she throws, Kevin, is something else. I mean, when she came out as a freshman, she was a bit more. So tough to hit that changeup.
The Seminoles' top 3. Torres takes strike 2.
Against that changeup.
What do you expect, Florida?
Have too many pop-ups against her.
Ground ball to second. Torres is out. Terrific play by
that changeup. That's a good sign if Issa Torres just picked up a changeup out of her hand like that.
To short. And Kerr loops this pitch to shallow center, and an on-rushing Davis makes the play. The Women's College World Series. Go to NCAA.com, the official online home for all 90. And Katie Dack on the first pitch into left field. Another 6-pitch. There's the half of the bracket featuring unseeded Liberty, who beat A&M. They'll face Oregon in the College World Series. Quite a few first-timers who could. This game has been moved up because of weather tomorrow, and you want to win game 1. Let's see if Texas Tech's going to take a pitch. Nope. First 3 pitches, 3 game against Danley. And there's a call, the 8 spot. Pops one up. Bueno does not have a play.
Here in the Super Regional, most of them for the first time. I don't feel like
they've certainly been aggressive. They've had, and she struck out looking. Apsell with a second Seminole kick.
Doing consistently, but Apsell has entered into this game and throwing with a lot of confidence this far.
Haley Tony.
Well, that's what Coach Alameda told us when scouting Texas Tech. When we talked to her earlier today, she said right away.
Haley Tony with that first at-bat doubles now this year. A little dribbler, right back, go for another extra base, and the ball got away in right field again.
It's in the back of your mind. She got thrown out at third to lead off a couple of innings ago at first base, and it just kind of trickled away. Nobody was by it. Jerry Glasgow, see, he's telling her, he's getting in some good pitches. Tell you what you need to do, pick me up before you get to second base.
Jerry Glasgow. And Florida State makes its second pitching change of the game. And the Seminoles. So Apsell faces 5 batters, gives up a.
Glasgow is doing the left side of your screen. You can see him right by the umpire. Let's go. And Tony, she wasn't picking him up there, Kev. Not at all.
I think Jerry Glasgow's thrown about as many. His team leads 2-0 in this best of 3 game 1. Infield single, foul out to left. Davis is late. Ellis all in the Super Regional round. The best hitter in the country, Bree Ellis. Jordy first came home after 2 national titles at Oklahoma. And Nyjah Cannady. Michaela Edenfield leads off the 5th and takes ball 1.
She's looked sharp, the sharpness of her rise ball. Last weekend in the regional, she threw it 6 times that amount. But if you're Nyjah Kennedy, 3 even, and try to limit that blister amount that it's rubbing.
4-time All-ACC selection, and you want to limit your pitch count? 13 in an inning. Outside to Edenfield, and this is the first 3-ball count in the game. Here from Sneeds. Takes ball 4, and the Seminoles have their number 51, as they've been able to do for the last 4 years. She'll come
on counts within the first 2 pitches that hitters see. They're hitting 244 for hunting pitches early on.
The pinch runner at Florida State goes after one of the first 2 pitches, and once again, Kennedy gets a quick out. This is a power-hitting freshman, Shelby McKenzie. And McKenzie grounds the ball to the right side, and nobody's at first.
Nobody covered first. Kennedy in the circle. The second baseman, Langeliers, was also going to field the ball.
Long. And for the first time today, the official seated capacity is 1,400 here. I'm going to guess the 3 levels of the garage. There's the bullseye, there are the tents, the tail, as Jason E. Beecham takes ball 1. Clear walk. 2 of those were walks. A strike to Beecham, 2-1.
These today.
Beecham waited back on that changeup and charged it just foul.
As a right-handed hitter at a 108 clip, or in a hitter's count at a 295 clip.
And Beecham fights off a tough rise. There's a drive to left field and foul ground. Elder makes the play. On and 2 out for Angeli Bueno.
The order, the swings are better off of Kennedy, which is expected. First, you can go up to the plate feeling you're most prepared.
Floats in a changeup first. A 1-2. Struck her out swinging. Swing for the second, Alana Johnson. Just the 5th home run allowed by Ashton Danley this year.
Is a summary of how they like to score runs. They have
8 1/3 runs a game in the regionals, needing just 2 so far. Alexa Langeliers.
The heart of the plate, and that's what, if Texas Tech is a team that hacks, they definitely look for these mistakes.
Throwing machine for Florida State. She will pop out here. Eastern with baseball tonight, Sunday night countdown. Got a Major League Baseball connection on the field right now. A couple of hits and a walk. Johnson rips one to the screen. She sees that one well out of the hand for ball 2.
She talked to us about
20 out of a sky-high pop for Beecham.
couldn't do anything with it, but just down by 2 runs here, have 6 outs to play with.
And Florida State's doing it. The freshman Bailey Lindemuth chases strike 2. Texas Tech, after 2 years at Stanford, trying to take the Red Raiders to the World Series for the first time. A chopper to first. That is a fair ball, and another quick out for Kennedy. Over the top, but she is out for making contact with the batted ball. Hardaway score that into it, gets the put out.
First base, and then same with Torres putting the ball on the ground. A lot of pop-up.
Chopper to second base, short hit Langeliers, and another 1-2-3. And walked and flight out today. And she smacks this pitch the other way. It's gone!
Curveball moving up and away. She let that pitch get deep, looking for some big follow-through, but an opposite field shot for Nyjah Kennedy, last year's National Player of the Year, possibly.
Perhaps college softball's most breathtaking player. To first, that one kicks off of Bueno, and Demi Elder will reach.
I'm telling you, the thing I notice about her home runs is just how balanced she is. The big moments that she knows the game and how big of a swing that is.
Assuming, thoughtful, quiet personality off the field. When she gets out on the diamond.
Where she stepped into the box, was talking to her about something offensive, the way that he normally does with his hip.
Belwedra gets an out on the pinch hitter, Reagan Jennings, and gets an out on Haley. Yeah, I'm not buying what Jerry Glasgow told us earlier, that his team looks nervous back years.
I think Florida State looks a little bit more nervous than Texas. So important too.
Chopped down to short. Torres picks a short out and has no chance to get deep. If they haven't broken it open already, considering Nyjah Kennedy on the mound, they're close to doing so. Connor McDavid and the Oilers try to even the series in Dallas against the Stars at Kennedy. Stares at the field. She has caught more runs than you've given up. Activity. There were a lot of Red Raiders who needed to gel. Only 3 players returned. This team had to learn to play together. And let's face it.
Doing it at the plate and in the circle. I mean, this performance is so... She's used to these moments.
The only hit she allowed was Katie Dack. Takes the side field for the second Seminole hit. Florida State's best swing of the night.
By far the best hit ball off the Florida State bats.
Action. Takes a changeup for strike. Danny O'Brien for the second most in Florida State history, just trying to get on base any
slugger. So a lot of familiarity between these two.
Popped her up, foul ground. Allred has room. Ball 1 to Hallie Wakecaser. Have you noticed? I mean, Jerry Glasgow said, I have a lot of worries, the least of my worry. And she really hasn't needed much more than that tonight.
Well, with a quicker was feeling.
A 1-2, a knee buckling on 2-2. Popped up into right, is 1 out away from being 1 win away from Oklahoma City. Addie DeLong. And McKenzie's late. 7 chases strike 2, and the Red Raiders are 1 strike away. Elder chases it. Elder makes the catch. Nyjah Kennedy and series. A 79 pitch shutout in a game.